How and why does your local go on strike?
Après 7 mois de négociations, on se trouvait devant un employeur qui n'avait pas bougé du tout à la table de négociation. L'enjeu, c'était la réduction de la semaine de travail avec pleine compensation. Il fallait faire un rapport de force. Et en faisant ce rapport de force-là, on était devant un fait qui était les services essentiels. Quelque chose qu'on n'avait jamais vu auparavant dans le transport en commun. Il a fallu se présenter devant le Conseil des services essentiels, déposer notre liste des services qu'on voulait offrir, disons, faire la grève et donner des services en même temps à la population. Notre liste a été acceptée par le Conseil des services essentiels. Nous avons débrayé et on a été 5 semaines en grève. Et au bout de 5 semaines, au retour au travail, nous avons gagné la réduction de la semaine de travail avec pleine compensation.
Put your hand up if you want to go on strike.
On serait prêt à débrayer, défendre nos intérêts, faire la grève. Au bout de la ligne, un syndicat, ça prend un rapport de force pour améliorer tes conditions de travail. Et en 86, si on se trouve devant les mêmes enjeux, on va aller faire la grève avec service essentiel, puis on a déjà démontré à l'employeur qu'on est capable de faire la grève puis gagner notre point. Je pense qu'il n'y a rien qui va nous empêcher de prendre la même route que la dernière fois.
Sometimes a strike weapon is too blunt an instrument, and some innovative locals have tried soft power techniques such as joint charitable campaigns with the employer. The campaign was called Together We'll Go Further, which was unfortunate as the poster boy was the bus driver with a child on his lap.
There's been a complete change of attitudes. We are sitting down now and talking with each other, and I hope it's a sign of things to come. But the first question that came to mind was, are we going to be able to do this and still be at negotiations? And myself as president, I said, I'm sure that we can put this on one level and the negotiations on another. We can sit down at the table and negotiate, and if we take the same attitude as we do for this, well, maybe things will finally change at the MUCTC.
And the MUC Commission representative who heads a new Department of Customer Relations has pledged the Commission's full support in a joint venture that would not have been possible even 12 months ago.
We'll get the envelopes together, we'll bring them to the head office, we'll count them, and, there's no problem there. We're very happy about the whole situation.
Even the bus drivers are enthusiastic about it and pledge their full support.
Sure, I'll be talking about that, and I'll tell all the guys who works with me. We talk about it a lot.
Montreal Transit Management, in a phenomenal kickback deal, bought defective buses originally intended for Indonesia. However, the union kept filing health and safety reports about these buses. It seems Montreal bus drivers have really big feet, and they couldn't reach the pedals because the wiper motor was in the way. In a stroke of pure genius, Montreal Transit decided it would be best to operate the buses without windshield wipers. Here is Transit Union boss Jim Flynn with a questionable perm expounding on this matter.
It was a very dangerous driving condition. Your foot gets stuck on the accelerator, you can't get it off, or you can't get to the brake pedal fast enough.
After the union complained, the MUCTC had some metal plates installed to separate the pedals from the wiper motors, but apparently they made the problem worse.
What this caused was that the driver now, when he would want to apply his brakes, his foot would lean up against this metal plate and he could not apply the proper pressure to the brake pedal, causing a dangerous and very serious driving hazard, meaning that he can't make an emergency stop and he can't stop his bus properly.
The metal panels are now gone too, so is the entire wiper component from the driver's side. The union says these problems have been filed with the MUCTC for a year now, but the latest fleet of classics were delivered in April with the same problem. The health inspector issued the report after drivers staged work stoppages to protest the safety hazards.
As he goes on to his richly deserved retirement, we remember the struggles that Jim went through as the OG union boss on the street and at the bargaining table in beautifully permed hair and boldly patterned polyester, always struggling for the rights of working people everywhere. Thank you, Jim. You touched a lot of people. Go off and enjoy your retirement now, and we will always remember you.